All right. What is up, everybody? Monday Deload workout is here. You know what? I really need to, first and foremost, what accessories did I do? I'm gonna need to make note of this. Sorry about that. I am pulling things up and you just heard me all over again. Alright, let's see. Dashboard. So I am looking for the workout that we did on the 5th. Here it is. I need to publish some of these too, actually. What did I end up doing on the with the machine? Did I crank that out yet? Can't remember if it was ready. It might not have been ready yet, actually. Okay, so it's just our standard then. The standard. I'll start to warm up as I fill in some of this here. But the usual is weighted. Oh, let's see. Yeah, weighted push-up. Modified chin-up. Barbell try extension. We'll fill in the weight shortly. I have something running on my phone that I'm waiting for, but yeah, we can get up as usual. Alright. Oh, you know what? We forgot our fancy little lights. How could I forget? Alright. I am glad it's deload. I'm feeling a little something here and there. And then, of course, we had our little rib issue at the end of last week. Man, I did not sleep very well last night, that's for sure. I laid there for a minute. What was wrong with you last night? It was like 45 minutes of me just laying in bed. And then I realized I was like hungry. I don't know. I don't know why I was so hungry yesterday because pretty much ate. And I'm like, damn, I'm not falling asleep. I'm hungry, so. Yo, what's up, Zero? I'm exposing my late night, my night owl. I guess tendencies. No sleeping. It's like clockwork. I always still wake up around the same time. Never fails. No matter what time I go to bed, I always wake up right around the same time. At least, especially initially. I woke up around 9:15. I tried laying there for longer, but it just no use. It is time to get a nice chest pump. Brew. All right. I wonder. I don't think I have anything going on tomorrow. I might get a haircut tomorrow. It's getting kind of long again. A little haircut action. All right. Let's see here. I am done with this. Now I can pull up the workout log and enter what we need for bench. Okay, so actually, what did I? Crap. Video producer. Let's see what I actually hit. 292. Oh, I see. All right. It's gonna look really weird because I'm only updating week 4. I didn't put this in manually for the previous week, so it's gonna look like I skyrocketed. Let's see. Wait, what? I didn't even add in a set. Let me see. Wait, okay. I am tripping today. Okay, 292. Tripping. Okay, and then we did 310 for top set, which was pretty huge. And then probably did 260, huh? So 270. All right. You ever see that one meme of like the lady doing the calculus, all the symbols flying around everywhere? That's me right now when I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to hit. One set of 3, 287. 3 sets of 5. 0.93. I bet probably I'd hate to say 240 because that's like just shy of having that extra play. I'll just do 245. Surely that'll be alright. Oh no, not the sleeves again. Repeat offender of ripping off the sleeves. you guys buy sleevelesses. I make them by my muscles. We're not the same. Okay, 245. Ourselves a follow and check that out. Ham can cook. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Following because of the amazing pun. Haha, gotcha. Hook, line, and sinker. Welcome in. Welcome in. Alright, 245 up next. Appreciate it, by the way. $245. Oh no, my thing is all jumbled up. Let's see. So yeah, it's Deload, right? So I think it's a good opportunity that we can like reflect on last block. Of course, I probably did that like last week too. But honestly, the bench presses really came back for sure. Honestly, it's probably the lift that's kind of going the best right now out of all three, which is very weird. Not that bench is ever the worst lift, but it's generally not ever the best either. Best feeling. Generally deadlift, bench press, and then squat feeling the worst of them all. But, I mean, obviously bench was kind of meant for a while, but now it has come out from the woodworks. Honestly, though, like, really, I feel like for the new year, the most tangible new year goal is with the bench press. Just because deadlift has been also kind of like in a lull. Mostly because like some hamstring discomfort that I've been working through. But bench has been feeling really good. And no real like stop gaps getting in the way, I think. 270. Yeah, we can do that. So yeah, 385 this year. It gotta go. It's gotta go down. And then come back up, hopefully. $85, I would say, be 20 pounds up from previous best. But this past year, like, it was kind of so-so for bench press. So this is gonna be the year of bench press, accompanied by the help of gaining some weight. Hopefully, with a heavier body weight, we just get them newbie gains. Now, theoretically speaking, if deadlift were to act up again, I think like a 685 I would be happy with. But man, it has just not been feeling quite as good. But we're going to turn that around. Alright. 270 loaded. Yeah, wrist wrap. Good old Monday. Man, I love the afternoon workout time. I definitely don't think I could work out in the morning. Not a morning, like, workouter. Generally, just because I like to eat food before my workout, but then also, like, have enough time to digest it. And because, obviously, I'm a night owl, so I'm not generally up very early in the morning. But afternoon workouts just feel so good. It's like you haven't waited around long enough to, what's the best way of explaining it? Like, you don't start to feel tired out from just the day. But it's like not long, because sometimes too, it's like the longer you wait, the less likely or the less that you want to work out. I don't know, it's like the perfect timing for me. Even if I get really busy, I feel like I'll like take a lunch around this time and like do that as my workout, I think. I just like that afternoon workout just too much. I can't work out in the morning, and then I can't work out really in the evening. About the latest for evening workout for me nowadays is like 5:30. If it's after that, oh man, I'm just like yawning and in. All right, top set 287. Let's put that bad boy on. Also, the afternoon time is nice because there's like some people in there, but it's not super packed, right? When I actually go into the gym facility, obviously it's not super packed down here because, well, you know, it's a home gym. Man, oh man. I should be able to beat that. Would you look at that, guys? I got my follow-up for the day by being funny. You know, I've been told that I have the funny card. People won't let me live it down. We are about to cook this top side here. Despite our very weird sleep last night, I'm like feeling pretty good actually. Alright. Next set. And the top set. Alright, we go the big guns. We pull out the big guns. Sometimes you just gotta mean business too and take the glasses off real quick. Ah, come on. The bench PRs aren't gonna hit themselves, baby. Alright, very good. I think I decided on 245 for the back off. Yep, 3 sets of 5. Which makes the unrack or the unload really easy. So I just stick these bad boys off and we got 245. How much weight am I doing for the weighted push-ups in the Deload week? Hit red. I just dropped down to maybe 10 pounds lighter. What would be... These are basically 25, so those are 35. Fortunately, I think a good deload weight would probably be like in between the yellow plate and the blue plate. I think we'll go heavier though. We'll probably go blue plate for deload. Also, if the, you know, music is loud or quiet in comparison, to my lovely voice units to let me know. That's Cat, by the way. I hate hearing my voice. It is the worst. Is anybody else the same way? I hate hearing my voice. Alright. First back offset. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, we are locked in. We are full focus. Honestly, feels good, really. I mean, for being in a bench slump for so long, yeah, coming out of that is feeling really amazing. Yep. Now I got to get that on deadlift. Once I catch another wave on deadlift. Because when things are starting to come together for deadlift, it's been a while now. I think this past year's just been really tough. Just for other outside circumstances that kind of affected the quality of the workouts, the recovery. But when I was like on a deadlift tear, it was like a new PR every block. Everything just came together so nicely. We got to get that back. Probably part of the problem is that I was also at that point, because it was happening so often, I was expecting, a PR every block, and I probably was, running myself into the ground pretty hard, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Alright. 2 more sets. Then we got some weighted push-ups, some modified chin-up with our little setup that we usually do, and some barbell tricep extension. And we are going to be rocking it. Anybody else getting a workout in today? What we doing today, huh? What we doing today? Yo, what's up, Luke? Hello, hello. Alright, we'll go ahead with set number 2. Alright, very nice. You're working out the keyboard at work. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, let's see. Do you work from home? telling you, everybody that works for home, they should get an adjustable desk. I will not rant and rave about anything else more than a nice adjustable desk. It is just so nice. Of course, the walking pad is nice too, but I think at a bare minimum, the adjustable desk is just so nice. Let's go, baby. Nice. Easy. Do that again. Should be an easy win now. What the bleep? Alright, let's see. Guess I do full-time for the time being. I return to a hybrid schedule soon. Okay. Honestly, it is kind of nice to have like a little bit of, I guess, of like variation. Might get a little stale, a little boring. Depending on what you do, of course. Stelius. Alright, we got the lovely view botter. Alright. The view bot seller. We don't want none of that. Don't take no shortcuts. Gonna do the dang thing. Alright, that's it. It's way too easy for me to not engage people, and that would be against my line of business. You prefer the hybrid schedule? Good, good. Yeah. Yeah, hybrid would be nice. Not too bad. Honestly, I think even some of my end goal would be, although obviously my line of work is a little bit different. I want some like in-person, you know, virtual, or like some telehealth type stuff, you know. Because then I think you're kind of, like, I would be able to hit my niche a little bit better of like helping like really avid gym goers, or maybe even powerlifters like myself with their kind of pain and issues. Okay, let's see. I should have kept one of those out of here. That's okay. I'll just take this off because I need to raise the rack. Raise the rack. Raise the roof. All right. Imagine how ironic it would be for a person working customer service who would rather work at home. Yeah. Alright, we got some weighted push-ups to do next. So we are going to be hanging out on the ground for a while. Make sure. My messages are all good. All good. ahead and grab this nice 45 again. Also, of course, if anybody has any questions, comments, suggestions, drop them in the chat. I got a nice little workout stream going today. Weighted push-ups, you say? Yep. I love the emote there. Some good old weighted push-ups. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll face the other way now since we moved the one of the webcams too. Dang, all the homies are here. You guys are making my day. Start that grind off, start the Monday off with a nice workout stream. Can I move this any farther up? There we go. It's a little bit better. Alright, let me pull up the Twitch chat. Twitch. Make sure I'm not missing you guys here. There's that. Stream manager. Alright. There we go, first set. It just keeps sliding all the way down. I like have to really watch how I perform the push-up. Or else the freaking plate just keeps sliding down. I need to get like a weight vest or something. A weight vest would probably be bits. Would probably be the best in slot option. Alright, second set coming up here soon. Oh, the triceps. I could do, maybe I could do like some deficit push-ups at some point. I could probably set that up kind of decently. Like, I'll just use my metal plate as the, I guess the height raiser. Oh my god, my triceps. I think this has been pretty good tricep work. Obviously, I've been dealing a little bit with that elbow pain.
I think we're at a position where I can start to work into, some discomfort. Kind of increase the overall capacity. Ugh. Just stress it a bit more, I think I've just been, I wouldn't say avoiding, but maybe not stressing it the same way that I would have. But now we can really hit it again. Alright, well, that's it. It hurts so good. Oof. Alright. Have some pull-ups. Oh, you know what? I hope nobody else has been chatting on anything else. I have not been locked in. It's on the Twitch. That one's so many good. Hit too many emotes. There's gotta be another way I can show emotes while I'm paying attention to all chat, like the multi-stream chat. Let me double check, make sure I didn't. Oh, we got 2 watching on the YouTube? On the YouTube? 2 thumbs up? W. And we'll check the other one while we're at it. Make sure we are Legend Destructor. I will follow you back at some point. That's what they said. Well, I would imagine you followed me back because you had to follow in order to write the message. I'm confused. My head hurts after that. Some people just don't get it. That whole follow for follow thing is fake news. That is not gonna help the way. People are so, I know what it was like to try to get affiliate too, and at least on Twitch, it's just because you hit affiliate doesn't mean you start magically making hundreds of dollars streaming. You are far, far from that. You follow for chocolate? That is a good take right there. I like that. W take. Alright, oh, Deload. So let's see. I think we'll do maybe I'll just do 25 to make it easy to keep on the lap. Alright, so modified chin up. We got the bench here to rest the legs on. Of course, we have the supinated grip. We got a little bit of extra weight offset that it's maybe probably, slightly easier than, obviously an actual full chin up. We kind of lean the hips back, get that nice vertical line of pull the best we can. Wow, okay, apparently having the 2 dumbbells makes it easier to stay in the lap. Than the 1. Noted. So we'll go 20 and 10. How about that? Or not 20 and 10, 20 and 5. I forgot I don't have 10s. For some reason, I decided to skip the 10s when I bought the dumbbells. We don't need 10s. It's either that or they are hidden somewhere that I just do not remember. Those are 25, got the 20, got the 15, and the 5. I don't know what I was thinking, I guess. Alright, so I think this week the plan is to start a Silk Song playthrough. A little Hollow Knights action, I think. That is what I am going with. That's like what I decided on. Start a new tune in. Wow. Wowzers. Wow. 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 Although, is it going to stay in place with just a 5? Also, this means it's just the same weight as... You know what? We'll try it out. But this is probably not going to work like I want it to. It's too light. For science, we'll try it out. Oh, I guess I will, obviously I have friends that are playing World of Warcraft, so I guess they're not much of friends. Because who would want to be friends with people that play World of Warcraft? I guess, the Burning Crusade Classic is coming. Also, just kidding. Maybe I was a little far. I don't like Alliance, but I will do it for you. Night Elf Mage. Yeah, Burning Crusade. You gonna be playing Burning Crusade, Arnikar? I won't be, just because, well, I don't have a character, first off. That sounds miserable to try to level real quick. You're not prepared, yeah. And if there was one that I would come back to, obviously, like, Burning Crusade was pretty peak. Whenever I play classic, I remember how much I love modern conveniences and how I hate people. Yep, that's pretty accurate. That is pretty accurate. The convenience thing for sure is understandable, definitely. I will say, despite people saying that Aeon 2 has been like a monumental failure, they've made a lot of money since the game's launched. I mean, obviously, because they are pay to win. Mechanics, implementation. Hopefully they're like the beta testers for global version. Man, because if Aeon 2, like, if it doesn't even hit for a few months, it's really grim for MMOs this year. At least for like me, I think. Unless one randomly comes out of nowhere. Really bad year to be an MMO content creator. I guess new age MMO, at least. Because I kind of almost wonder if Chrono Odyssey is even going to come out this year. I'll keep it a buck. Honestly, when Chrono Odyssey comes out, I want it to be ready. Like, I want them to take their time however they need to. Make sure it's like a banger. Because it could hit. Like, man, if New World would have been in the oven for a little bit longer, I feel like it could have had a completely different trajectory. Also, they kind of swapped the game up a little bit towards the end there too, which, you know, obviously they weren't prepared for. Hate to say it. Alright, I think for a barbell tricep extension, it'll just be the 10s for today. Load. A little bit of it. Like, you know, people were saying that Chrono kind of seemed like a New World clone. Well, I mean, now, before too long, New World is not even going to exist. Crazy. Into nothing. It's gonna be like the New World nostalgia game to play. Newer engine, don't have the same limitations as the New World engine. I think that was the biggest problem with New World is engine limitations, man. I mean, we'll even see it with Lost Ark Mobile. Like, Lost Ark Mobile already looks way better than the PC. Just because it's an updated engine. It's probably going to be optimized like 1,000 times better too. It's just going to be so sad. I'm going to feel for Lost Ark players when Lost Ark Mobile comes out. I love that game. Well, yeah. I'd say I love that game. It was a bad addiction for a while there. Fond memories. Alright, we are kind of nearing the end of the workout. You know, deload, so it is a bit of a shorter workout. What are we at, 1:30? So yeah, of course, if anybody has any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm kind of thinking that the 2 people watching on YouTube are potentially people from other platforms, maybe. So I appreciate that. Or if, you know, maybe you're brand new, then heck yeah. We'll try it out, see what happens with the YouTube live streaming again. Like I previously said, I just feel like it was always historically better for me, metric-wise, to just upload the YouTube, you know, the VOD as a YouTube video, but I don't know, I feel like YouTube has kind of changed their priorities a bit. I think they're trying to prioritize it a bit more. I get recommended on my feed more live streams than like ever before. I just wish that there was like a fitness and health category on YouTube. Unfortunately, there's not. So like I never know what category to stream. Like right now, I think it's like people and blogs. There's a sports one, but then I feel like the people, like that's not gonna work. You would think so, but then it's like not. It just doesn't work. And then what is the other ones? I don't even know. Science. My problem is like the science one, I think it's science and technology. So people and blogs, I guess. Oh boy. Next block will be interesting now that I have the, you know, we have the workout machine. I'll probably revamp things that have very specific accessories for certain days. It'll be nice. Average player Yee, hello. Welcome in. How we doing today? one more set, don't we? I think we've only done 2 sets. One more set. And then our next bench and upper will be on Thursday. Like I said, though, I think the plan is you're going to get started on some Silk Song. I think that's the name of it. The Hollow Knight game. It'll be easy, so it probably won't take me very long to play through. Don't clip that. Chasing gains while we hit the 305. Damn, dude, chill. You gonna pass me up with that kind of. Slow down, man. Save some for the rest of us. Get my new plates, the 14th. I'm tired of having 8 weights on each side. Oh, plates. Nice. Very good. That'll be exciting. Very poggers. What the hell? I'm getting cooked right now. No. Yeah, 8 weights on each side is diabolical, though. That's kind of funny. That is jokes. $185 OHP. Super happy. Very nice. On a car with the big life goals too. New waffle iron. That is huge. I'm gonna get cooked on this match. I am upset right now. 305 went up easy too? Really? Was that your like touch and go that you mentioned? Or was that paused? You're saying it went up easy? I'd like to assume you're talking about a touch and go, but I mean, shit, if you smoke the 305 pause too. That'd be pretty dang amazing. 3, 4. It was a touch and go. I also did 280 for 4, which blew my mind like 5 days ago. I wanted 3 and got 4. Did 295, pause PR, then 305, touch and go PR back to back. Nice. Very nice. Oh no, I'm about to get cooked. Wait, what? How are you going again? I'm fried. I lost that. Alright.
I think it'd be awfully close. Probably not leaving a ton of room of, you know, a little wiggle room, right? They say, but do they calculate? Because you can just do a 1 rep max calculator. It's pretty, it'll be fairly, you know, accurate. 275 for 5, I really don't think is close to 315 if I'm being honest. Oh, 309, okay. That's not too bad. Yeah, so maybe like, well, 6 would probably put, it's gonna probably put it over 315. Let's see. Yeah, so 6 puts it at 319, right? So that 5, in between that 5 to 6 is that magic. But honestly, if you hit it for 6, then that means it should be like a conservative 315, right? Like you should be able to smoke. Regarding 275, by the way. 275 for 5 is 310. 275 for 6, 319.4. So if you can hit it for 6, then that's like, alright, you're about to smoke 315. Don't be sad. That's a strange way of greeting us, I guess. That's a strange way of saying hi. How are you? But 280 for 4 is probably, yeah, more like that range. Just depends, you know, what rep scheme you're trying to work through, what that kind of goal should be. Alright, well, we pretty much did all of the workouts. Deload obviously was a little bit slower. I'm not going to walk today because I do have some things I need to take care of, and then I have a client at 3. So if anybody has any questions, comments, suggestions to end us off, feel free to drop it in the chat. Otherwise, if you're a first-time viewer, don't forget to follow up / subscribe. All things, you know, fitness, powerlifting, performance, pain, injury, rehab-related topics. Since I am like a sports chiro, if you will. And then on some of the platforms, also do some game streams here and there to fill in the gaps. I feel like that quite generous. I'd say it's, well, let's see, 275 for 5 was 309. I kind of feel like that should be right around the same, honestly. I would say, like, in terms of the accuracy of that type of stuff, the higher the rep gets, like, probably the less accurate or predictable it would be in an actual 1 rep max testing scenario. So, like, obviously, if you calculate a weight where you're doing like 2, 3, 4 reps, it's gonna be like, you know, pretty spot on. But the higher that goes, right? If you're trying to calculate a max off of a 6 rep max, a 7, and 8, that's when it kind of starts to get a little cloudy. But you know, it's still not bad for like estimation purposes. Kind of see how training is going, but yeah. Might not be quite transferable. I think it's more accurate 2 to 4. Yeah. For sure. Alright, let's see here. Do we have... Damn it. Get the crap off. Alright, guys. That is it for today. It's a workout stream. Next workout stream Thursday afternoon. Should be no problem with that. You know, roughly around the same time. Of course, like I said,
I think Silk Song is what we're gonna go with for our little game playthrough before Arc Knights comes out and you know all that other stuff. Also, I think there's another gacha coming out tomorrow called like Dragon Traveler. I kind of feel like it's another AFK Journey situation where like there's a bunch of content creators that are just getting paid a bag in the game. Like the way that it's hyped up doesn't match how I felt when I actually got to play the game, I guess. That's how I felt with AFK Journey. I'm like, this game really isn't like that special. Why are people hyping up? Well, it's because there was a bunch of content creators that got a bag for playing the game. So there's that. I can do 225 for 15, and it says that's like 325, so no, that's chopped. Yeah. Well, because there's a lot of things you have to take into consideration too, like, you know, I guess the tempoing of each rep. You know, are you bouncing? Like, I think the higher rep you get, you know, the less, you know, technical, or the more you're gonna rely on like maybe some momentum, some bounce, some hip raising to help out. So yeah, like 15 would be really chopped for sure. All right, guys, thanks for popping in, hanging out for the workout stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Follow up if so. We do a lot of like, you know, fitness content and then like some gaming on occasion when I can. Kind of just a variety. Some gacha, MMO when there's good MMO to play, single player playthroughs, and yeah, I will see you guys. I don't know if we'll start the playthrough today. There is potential. I'll just keep you guys informed. The Twitch stories thing has been awesome because I do kind of try to, like, if I'm like gonna pop in for a kind of spontaneous stream, I do my best to try to let you guys know, since I don't really have like a game stream schedule. All right, thanks for the support, thanks for the chatting as always, and I will see you guys